information. But just in case you are looking to get into this industry, I figured I'd make a video that you will help decipher what it is that you want to do within those lines of this industry, and we gonna get into it right after the intro. Alright, so this was a continuous thing actually. I just stopped on my way to come to Harbor Freight to get one of these bad boys that my son thought was a slot machine. He put quarters in it and ended up destroying it. Well, this is where I'm at right now. I have this lady who I'm about to show in the video that I decided to stop for. She was at the red light and she somehow, the battery, her car died. Her car, I don't have no straps or chains or nothing on me, man. That's crazy. Normally I would have this stuff. But we gon', y'all just watch. Let's just put this on my head. Cause we just got this from the light. Alrighty. Good life, good life, good life. I don't have any tow straps or anything on me. Everything's on my tow truck. Let's do it. Let's do it. Adding to my list of things to carry.
I appreciate all your help.
No problem. What? So you tried to go and then just stopped again?
Yeah. So that's telling me alternator maybe?
Sounds like it. Yeah, sounds like it. Oh, we're gonna turn it left right here. We'll just go in right here.
I can't put it there though.
Are you just gonna leave it on the side of the road?
I can't. Where's picking up this thing?
Oh, Harbor Freight.
To the mall.
Let's do it. Let's go to Harbor Freight then. Alrighty. Going uphill.
I'm sure they'll let me keep it in there.
For a day or so.
Last thing time this parked out at was not me. I had it parked. Somebody broke out my window.
Oh wow.
Stole all my
Hold on 1 second. Woo. Okay. You can hit the brake. What I'm trying to figure out is we about to run out of breath.
One somewhere.
I thought about that. Hey, you gonna help us out? Woo, we can use it. All right, we're going in. We're going in. Come on in with it. Yes, sir. Appreciate that.
You want to leave in a new one?
There you go. Go right.
You know what's wrong with it?
Turn right.
I think it's the alternator.
There's a window service there too.
Yeah, but I don't have the money to do it. So that's not an option for me.
I guess go left. I'm telling you, hey, this is a good workout, man. Good workout. No, left again. Yep. Right next to that F-150. Perfect. All right. You on the brakes. Woo! All right.
Thank you.
All right, you got this.
I hope so.
Yes, ma'am. All right. Listen, partner, thank you again. And thank you, sir. All right. Man, got exercise. So this is a continuous thing. We're gonna make this about two different things. First, the ideal customer. Second, the Good Samaritan versus the businessman. Now, this is probably, I don't know, maybe a quarter of a mile. Because I did have the camera with me first. So you didn't get to see the first part of us actually pushing this thing. And I'll have to look it up to get the exact mileage. Pretty sure it's about a quarter of a mile though. And from that light right here, and that grass is thick, to right. So where you saw me, I put my jumper switch, she was stuck at the light. I put my jumper switch on it. Luckily for a Chrysler, it was a little bit accessible. Kind of hurt my thumb trying to get to it, but it wouldn't do anything. I told her I thought maybe it locked up, I'm not really sure. I did not solicit any of my businesses, you know, towing or anything, because the first thing she said when I asked her where it is that she needs to go, and she has no money. But I wasn't just gonna leave the lady sitting in the side of the road, or actually, she was actually on the actual highway at the red light. And now my conscience wouldn't let me do that. So, long story short, going through the truck, or the car, it's a PT Cruiser, look like probably 05, 06, somewhere in there, maybe a little bit older. And the starter button wouldn't work, which is somewhere back there now. I got a mess in the truck like always, but whatever. That didn't work. She was like, hey, I got a jump, and that worked. I'm like, well, I don't really think a jump will work, but we could try it. Got a jump box, and it did. Honestly, it did. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, hey, you know, good luck to you. Boom. I shot the Harbor Freight, got this joint right here. I'm coming back out. I see one of the same people, because, you know, 1,000 people passed. There's only one person stopped besides myself. And I'm like, hey, what happened? The guy who was in the truck was crippled or handicapped. So he's having to steer, because the lady is like 300 pounds, not trying to, you know, pick on her or nothing, but she's like 300 pounds. And we were trying to push her. It was really me pushing her because he couldn't really push. So they switched or whatever. And now, like, this happened where I'm at, probably yelling. It happened in Sebring, right next to Harbor Freight and hold on. This is about how my life goes. I really got to get a camera stand. I have some, but not for the truck or the car. But either way, the same people, I don't know where I left off, but somewhere in the frame of the lady didn't have no money. We switched. I'm pushing the car, and we get it. Now, you can see us pushing it in the video, so I guess I'm gonna probably cut it and link it into this whole thing. Well, in a nutshell, the lady, before even soliciting any services, clearly stated she had no money. That's the first thing. I wasn't gonna let the lady sit on the side of on the highway, pushed her off the highway, got it started. She goes to leave. I leave, get to the store, get done, come back out, see them trying to move the car again because obviously it died. I go and ask the young lady what happened. The car died again. I park my truck, I go to help. We push it a quarter of a mile. There's a dealership right next to Harbor Freight where I just left, okay? I got so tired because I'm pushing it basically by myself. Because this lady, even though she's 300 pounds, completely stopped pushing. She completely stopped pushing and started walking, and then eventually just completely stopped and just let me push the car another, you know, quarter of an eighth of a mile. So finally, a service guy at that dealership sees me, comes out, hey man, you know, it's broke down. You can just push it straight over to the service desk, or we can get you a new car. That's exactly his words. And she's like, oh, she can't afford it, blah, 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 blah. He says, okay, we push it into the Harbor Freight parking lot. All right. So, she's got all this stuff she's got to do. She got all these places she got to go. She don't have a car. She don't have no money. The other gentleman who was there offers her a ride. And so she's, you know, I don't know. Actually, I don't know what else happened after that, to be honest. I was like, okay, I got to go. Best of luck to you. Now, the businessman would have left the person on the side of the road. The Good Samaritan says no. Now, I played the Good Samaritan. You cannot do this all the time, but something like that, it's not only a good look for the business, even though I don't have no signs on my truck. That would have been great. It would have been even better. I was in my tow truck, I would have just snatched her up. Essentially, she would have got a free tow, but she got a free push, which, you know, whatever, it happened. Not tripping on it. What I am tripping on is the lady, you know, she obviously doesn't really have a whole lot of money, and you know, to come out and just straight up say it's great that she was forward with it, that she didn't have any money, but you know, if you're in a life or death situation, it's either come up with something or die. I feel that there's like 8 times out of 10, most people would just die. And that's sad. It really does not, it's not that serious. It doesn't have to be that, but that's what people make it to be. So the businessman says profit first, the Good Samaritan says service first. I am in between them, those two paradigms. And the reason why is because the whole reason I even started Seazall LLC, Mobile Mechanic and Roadside Services, is because I too have been that person time and time and time again. Matter of fact, this is the craziest thing. Just like a week or two ago, I'm heading to go buy some parts for my wife's car. This truck that I'm in right now just dies out of nowhere in the middle of the road. Pretty much the same issue. Now my gauges don't work. This is literally just my throwaway truck. And I did not know that I had no voltage. And I needed an alternator. And I put an alternator in and it still wouldn't charge. And then I realized that it actually just blew the alternator signal fuse. The alternator was bad, but it made it even worse. All right, my phone rings every, hold on, I'm gonna get right back to y'all. Yo, what's up, bro? I'm in Sebring right now, heading back. What's up? All right. Give me just a bit. I'm heading back now. I'm coming from the south side, so it'll take me a little bit. All right, cool. All right, see you soon. All right, peace. So that happens like all the time, like way more than I probably actually want to. Sometimes, but either way, the lady don't have no money. Good Samaritan versus the businessman. I've been in this situation. Well, when it did happen, when I was just explaining about the truck, nobody helped me, and I literally pushed the truck from the side of the road or in the middle of the highway to the side of the road to a Home Depot parking lot. Thank God it literally happened right across the street from an O'Reilly's, but I did not have it in me to push it to O'Reilly's. So I pushed it to the Home Depot, took off, and I got a video coming if I don't put that video soon, but either way, that like really happened. This really happens in real life, and that's what got me into this whole business in the first place, because I know what it's like to not have no money. I know what it's like to pray, somebody, you know, anybody help me, please help me, please. You know what I'm saying? And you know, most people won't come to your rescue, man. You gotta have a balance, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've left people on the side of the road because I'll say, you know, for instance, one time, I get 2 instances that this happened, and I left both of those guys. Now, I felt bad, but it is what it is. One guy, he needed a tire change. You know, I saw him blow a tire. I pulled up to him, I told him what's up. He says, oh, well, I'm a changing man. I'm like, bro, I can do it. I have you off the road. Few minutes, 20 bucks. He says no, he has all the tools. He waiting for his people to bring something, blah, blah, blah. I say, are you sure? $20, man, I got everything right here. No, I'll wait. Okay, cool. I'm not gonna argue with that. Second person, this is back in Orlando. The other one was in Lake Wells. It's back in Orlando. This guy who needed a jump start, same thing, sitting on the side of the road. He's at this turning signal, and I tell him, hey man, you know, I can give you a jump start, bro. Give me like 10 bucks, man. No, I ain't gonna. No, actually, I lied. I told him like 20 or 25 bucks. No, I'm not gonna pay that for no jump start, blah, blah, blah. And I would have did it for him, but he was kind of ratchet about it. So I was like, well, F you then, bro. Stay on the side of the road. I don't really care. I'm trying to help you, and you know, you need the service, but you refuse to pay. That's the difference. You need the service and you don't have no money, or you just don't have no money. Just this very day, just today, I just got done doing a jump start for a lady who actually had a bad starter. And no matter what we did, it would not start. It kept blowing the starter signal fuse. It was a 2005 Chrysler Sebring with a 2.7 V6. Horrible design. Everything about the car is trash. And yeah, you know, I did help her out, but it didn't work out in the end. So there's got to be a fine line between the Good Samaritan. I did try to help the lady though, just like this lady here. The only reason I helped her, and I even went back to help her again, is because literally she was in the middle of the highway. The person with the jump had an attitude about it, and he would rather wait for somebody to do it for free versus just paying to get off the road immediately. I'm not mad at him about it, but there's the difference between the businessman and the what you call the thing, man? The businessman and the Good Samaritan. So next part of this whole thing is, you know, you got to know your target audience, man. Like, it gets so disheartening dealing with people who don't have no damn money, man. It really makes me question being in the business, because not picking on people, man, I know what it's like. If you ain't got money, you just don't have money. But we do live in a pretty free society. You know, we all have the internet. Most people have smartphones and computers. All the information is there. If you put forth the effort, you can do something. Make 5, 10, 15, 20 bucks, something. You know what I'm saying? Like, right now, for the 2 services that I did for free today, I should have made like 300 bucks. Because if I was charging, that's what I would have charged. So essentially what I'm saying is, I gave away $300 worth of free services. Do I do it every day? Absolutely not. Will I do it again? 110% correct. But the thing is, I know how to, at least I'm still navigating how to separate being the businessman from being the Good Samaritan. This lady, you know, everybody's got some sad sob story. This lady, oh, I'm just widowed, blah, blah, blah. I get it, lady, I get it. And it's not a crime to be in a hard situation. Well, the problem is most people get in the situation and they never leave the situation. They never look around and, you know, try to figure out why are they where they are at. What can they do differently to not be where they're at? Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Look at this. Look at that. He's changing the tire himself. I hope I got that on film. This is like every day, everywhere that I go. It's crazy. Like, this really, you know, and it's I don't know. I got customers with brand new vehicles. I got a guy hit me up just the other day, 2016 Chevy Duramax. I don't know if it's a 6.6, a 6.7 or whatever, but long story short, carrying a trailer, brand new trailer. This truck ain't got 50,000 miles on it. And it kept saying change fuel filter, change fuel filter, change the fuel filter, reset the computer, comes back up, change fuel filter. It goes into limp mode, won't let them pass over a certain miles per hour. This happens. This happens. So you got to pick your battles, man. You got to know your ideal customer. And this is just one of thousands of stories that I can tell you since, you know, being into the automotive industry in general. A lot of people don't have money, and it's kind of sad. Slow down, people, slow down. Thank you. There's a yield. A lot of people don't have money, but you can't help everybody. At some point, people have to take responsibility and learn for themselves and do for themselves. Everybody needs a boost every now and again. Everybody needs sometimes, you know, sometimes to get jump started, to be motivated, or however you want to look at it. But if you do it every day, if you're the Good Samaritan every day, you're not gonna be in business. And that's the moral to this story. It's okay to help sometimes. But if you're doing it every day for free, you're giving your time, your labor, and all of the above, you will go broke. Sad truth to it, all right? So that's the end of this video. I'm coming back to the shop right now. I gotta finish up with that thing. It has been a nightmare. I'm very ready to see it go and get on with my life to the next set of things that I gotta take care of. So, mi gente, like, share, subscribe. I'll get y'all some more business information and some business tips here momentarily. Until then, mi gente, be pro mundo beneficio siempre. Peace.